So the question is not if you're toxic, but to what degree. Because we are now living in a very toxic world, no matter where we live. In fact, studies have shown that even the most remote wilderness villages, way up in the Arctic Circle, where you wouldn't imagine that too many toxins could find their way up there, they are. And yet they have lots of toxic contamination. And then we've got babies being born now with toxins already downloaded into them from their mothers. So concern is indeed growing. And the government is tracking these things as well. They put together an annual report. And in the President's Cancer Panel of 2010, they quote here, with nearly 80,000 chemicals on the market in the United States, many of which are used by millions of Americans in their daily lives and are understudied and largely unregulated, exposure to potential environmental carcinogens is widespread. End of quote. That is cause for concern. And it is no wonder that our bodies are carrying such a toxic overload these days. Just listen to just some of these 21st century realities. Where are these toxins coming from? Annually, billions of pounds of toxic waste is discharged into our air, into our water, and our soil, and accumulating into our bodies at record rates. Our foods are loaded with chemicals, processed foods laced with them, and over 7,800 man-made chemicals and non-nutritive substances are approved for use in food processing. And then pesticide residues are detectable in 50 to 95% of the food consumed in the United States. The Environmental Working Group that conducts surveys on things, they measured what's happening in produce. And what they found is that there is a list that they compiled called the Dirty Dozen. This is composed of items such as apples, popular items, apples, nectarines, celery, peppers, lettuce, potatoes. And what they found, these are non-organically grown produce items, by the way. So what they found is that on average, these contain between 47 to 67 pesticides per serving, our fruits and our vegetables. Then we have toxins in water. EPA reports that 43% of the water in the United States does not meet federal health regulations. And this is affecting half the population. And then more than 40 million people today are drinking water that is laced with anticonvulsants, with mood stabilizers, with different things like weed killers, not to mention rocket fuel. So our bodies cannot metabolize and expel all these things being exposed to as they build up in our bodies. And what this can do is it can alter our metabolism, it can disrupt enzymes, it can create hormone imbalances, predispose us to nutritional deficiencies, alter our brain chemistry, and negatively affect our immune systems. So more and more people are waking up to these realities of living in the 21st century and wondering, what can I do? Obviously, we can't live in a bubble. This is our world. But we want to find choices to better support our health destinies. And that's what I'm going to be sharing with you now.